Hey there, we are finally starting to do something besides simple interest. Now we are going to look at compound interest today. Oopsies. All right. It is way more interesting and also a better way to make money faster. Okay, to get a large amount of interest on an investment that uses simple interest, you need, what do you need? Do you remember the question about Lenny the loan shark? You need a high interest rate, or it needs to sit for a really long time, and there should be an or a large principal. If one of those is a high number, you're going to get more. But it's still really, really slow. So an alternative and more common form is something called compound interest. Okay, with compound interest, you earn interest on your interest, which doesn't make much sense. So let's take a look at the table. I think one year I made students fill this out, but we'll just go through it. Sorry, I did it up on it just appeared on me. What's the word? Spreadsheet, Excel. Okay, so simple interest. We're investing $1,000 and it is at 3.6%. And you will earn $36 that first year. So at the end of that year, you'll have $1,036. Okay, GIC, Guaranteed Investment Certificate. Sometimes it's a very safe way to invest your money. Ergo, guaranteed means no matter what, it's not going to go down. Because if you buy stocks and bonds and mutual funds and stuff like that, hopefully it goes up, but sometimes it goes down. I can tell you, like, I have a bunch of retirement investments, and man, when COVID hit, my numbers, the amount of money in my savings for my retirement kept going down. Starting to go back up now, but it's a little scary there for a while. Okay, but the non-interesting part is that's what happens on the first year, and on the second year you get $1,000, $3.6, $36, make $36 every single year. Nothing changes. However, if you have compound interest, the first year is exactly the same. But look what happens. Look what happens. In year 2, it's not just the $1,000 like we had here every single time. It's the original plus the interest, and that is what you're using as your principal in the second year. And look, you make an extra $1.30. And it keeps going. So every single year, that interest, first of all, look at the interest. The interest is going up all the time. Okay, whereas up here, it was $36 no matter what. Here, you're getting a little bit of extra interest every year. Not much, but a little bit. And that's because you're getting interest on your principal plus whatever interest you've earned. So it's going up a little bit, teeny bit every year. It's not much. If you look, if we had simple interest, we have 1180. We got 1193.44. So if we subtract that, $13.44, I think. 1193.44 minus 1180. Okay. $13.44 extra. It's not much, but it's extra, and that's cool. Okay. So over a long period of time, or some very cool things that we can learn about how to compound it more often, it actually adds up a lot. Okay, so key here. Simple interest earns interest on the principal only. Like I said, You get the exact same amount every single year because your principal never changes. With compound interest, you earn interest on the principal and the interest. So again, it's going to go up a little bit more every single year. All right, and okay, so I guess I'm kind of repeating myself here. Compound interest earns more money if, well, bigger investment to start, that's obvious. Okay, so 1, bigger investment. 2, bigger interest. No, that sounds weird. Higher interest rate. This is not something you don't know. And the third one was longer time period. So if you can make an investment when you're young and you can let it sit and just ignore it for years, the longer it sits, the more money it's going to be worth. But also, this is the thing about compounding, how often you compound. Which kind of means like how often do you add that interest in? This example that I did up here was per year. So every year we would just figure out the interest and add it in and start again. But what if you could go half a year and add in the interest, and then half a year and add in the interest? Well, every single time you can add that interest in, you're going to be getting a teeny bit more. Your principal is going to grow a little bit, so you're going to get a little more interest the next time. And more about this later.